I have finally started Dragon Age Veilguard. For those of you who have been watching my videos, I have been saying for the longest time that I'm playing Inquisition in preparation for Veilguard. I finally finished Inquisition, really like the Trespasser DLC, and I am ready for Veilguard. That story is fresh in my brain. But instead of coming on here and talking about the visuals for Veilguard, I decided to hold off on that until I get more time with the game. I am noticing a lot of posers, especially professional posers, that are talking about game of the year when they only played the game, each game for like 5 to 10 hours. I don't think that's fair. I'm just saying, and I do not want to have that kind of behavior on this channel. I need at least to finish at least bare minimum a quarter of the game. Well, I guess not a quarter, maybe like 50%, maybe. It depends, especially something like an RPG. I feel like you really need to give that more time as opposed to like an action game or a fighter game. But even those games, in the later hours, they tend to blossom. So I don't want to be disingenuous, and I'm only here to talk about the visuals anyway. So I figured, you know what? Let me just put that on the back burner until I write more notes, take more footage, and then I'll get back to you guys on that. But first, in the meantime, we're gonna go through the character creator in, I just turned my shit off. We're gonna go to the character creator in Dragon Age Veilguard. So I got my trusted little G Cloud, and I am going to go through and just talk about what I found fascinating in this character creator. I am kind of leaning on the side that this may be the best character creator BioWare has ever done, and it might even be the best that I've ever used in any game. Now, I know there's an elephant in my room called Baldur's Gate. I have Baldur's Gate. I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. That's why I haven't made a video on Baldur's Gate. And I know a lot of people want to compare Dragon Age to Baldur's Gate because they're kind of in the same vein. But in reality, Dragon Age is an action game, and Baldur's Gate seems like more of a strategic strategy type of RPG, which I also love. I love both. I love that I can love both. So anyway, one of the dopest things about this character creator is the fact that when you first start up the character creator, they show you each race standing side by side, like in a police lineup. And that right there is so beneficial in my opinion. A lot of RPGs, once you pick a gnome or a tiefling or something else, it doesn't give you the other races to compare them to. You want to see how your character is going to stack up to other races in terms of height and width before you spend 4 hours making a character. I've done that before. And you end up going into town and you're either a giraffe or the size of a poodle, and you don't want that. So I like the fact that BioWare decided to line them all up. So we got the elf, we got the Kunari, we got the human, and we got the dwarf. And here's a part that I really like that character creators are starting to do. When you start out, they give you random options as basis to start out. And I really like that because it saves a lot of time and a lot of hassle. And the randomizer of cycling appearances it's really nice. So I literally sat here for a good 10 minutes just pushing triangle, randomizing. I decided to play as an elf because I like the elf's backstory. I think elves are pretty cool. They took Solis, who was pretty lame, I must admit, in Inquisition, right? And they made him a badass. And I actually, just a little backstory, I actually played Inquisition as a female elf for the first time and did a whole romance thing with Solis, and I really liked it. It was nice. It was nice, and it's a good lead up to the events of Veilguard. Anyway, so let me just make an elf, right? And I'm gonna touch on the Canary and the dwarf and the human just a little bit later on. But you can spend hours in here, so I don't want this video to be hours because I know I can ramble anyway. So when you pick the race, what happens is you get more randomized characters that you can use as a base to make your character. And I really like that, right? So they got the pronoun things, they got the gender things, so people could do whatever they want. None of my business, right? So me, I don't care what gender I'm playing in a game because, again, I don't have to be represented in every single character I play. I'm used to that as a black man. So I like the fact that you have choices and options. I wouldn't want to be just one type. Like, even if a game forced you to play as a Krogan, I don't know if I would like a whole ass RPG was gonna say JRPG, a whole ass RPG playing as only a Krogan. Like that's all we get to be. But anyway, so you can customize, you can pick a preset and customize, right? And I'm gonna go with Silver Hair Locks Lady right here, right? And it's nice because you have the starting preset and you can go inside the starting preset and you can still customize how you want it to look randomly. And again, they're trying to drive home that, hey guys, we know you make fugly characters. So here's a starting point. They're giving us so much randomization and it's very heartwarming. Thank you so much, BioWare. So I'm gonna go with the sister, right? And first of all, let me just say this. Okay, as a dreadlocked man, I know my hair is covered up and everything, but I must give props to BioWare for including hair and locks such as mine. It's not quite like mine's because my hair is like past my waistline at this point. I've been growing my hair for over 20 years. So hair to me is important. It's not just hair, it's my locks. It's my identity. It's who I am. It's a Rastafari. Yeah. Man, I like the presets, and honestly, the character models look fantastic. And one of the things that I appreciate about the game that I noticed so far is the fact that the game has really good character models, like through and through. Like even NPCs look alright, and I'm like, yeah, we're going into the right direction. Anyway, let's start out as a sister. I love her here. I love her tattoos already, and let's use her as a base, right? So we can go back, and oh, here's another cool part. I know I'm all over the place. I tend to do that, but you can press the R stick, right? You can press an R3 and you can actually pick the lighting and test out the lighting of your character. That's also important. My first Inquisition character, I remember making my character and then going out into the real world and my character's lips were mad shiny. And I was like, damn, I forgot to turn down the lip shine. If they had different lighting options in the character creator, that wouldn't happen. So I have to start all the way over and redesign my character. Hey, Obi, what's up? You got head shape? Now, they give you a warning, right? This is a very important option because you can literally slide this thing around and really mess up your character. That already happened to me. The really cool thing about this, again, is the randomizing options. I feel like that's a strength. So if you push the D-pad buttons, what will happen is you get randomized options that you can actually scroll through. And I think that's fascinating. So as you can see, like her face is changing depending on what I select. You see what I mean? So here we have different head morphs. And what's really cool about this menu is you can literally just scroll through the different head morphs and you can see her head slightly morphing different proportions. And I really appreciate that because if you mess up on the triangle portion, right, and you make her forehead too small or like her jaw too big, you can simply just reset it, right, and you can restore back to defaults, right, and you still have the option to morph by pushing again the D-pad, right, to really change that face to your liking. Really feeling that. Complexion is nice, right? You can of course pick your skin tones, you know, and this is one thing that I really like. They have a melanin slider. They got a melanin slider, baby. Let's go. I shouldn't have to explain why that's important. But anyway, I like how they have warm, neutral, and cool. Even though I think cool makes your character look a little dead, and that might be a thing. I mean, there are necromorphs in Dragon Age, you know? So I'm really feeling that. I think that's really cool. Another thing that I really like is the complexion feature, right? I used to be confused about this option because a lot of games use this option as a way to age your character, right? And I guess it kind of makes sense, but I like what the route that BioWare took. So if you start out with 1, you have like smooth 1, 2, 3, so you can see her face is changing depending on her complexion, and that is really nice. So you got youthful 3, youthful 4. I think my actual character, the freckle models look really nice. I really like the freckles. Even, and it's like you got the birthmark, so you can see the big birthmarks on her face. That's really nice. Birthmark 4. Like humans exist like that. Like people have birthmarks like that. I've seen people like that, you know? So I feel like it's dope that they get to pick something that's similar to them in the game. I think that's just fire. You got acne, you got rosy, right? They actually got vitiligo, which is very nice. I really like that. Again, you could be whoever you want. So I don't have to really go too much into the cheeks, the forehead, the chin, the larynx. I haven't seen that word in a long time. The scalp, you know? So let's go over to something else that I really, really like, right? So again, with body, they got starting presets. Very helpful for those who don't want to waste a lot of time in the game making a character, right? This is a godsend for some of us, right? Undergarments, you can have 3 different undergarments. You got the bikini, you got the, oh, whoops. I didn't think that. I mean, this is a Bioware game, so why not? Like Cyberpunk had full frontal. So yeah. But anyway, I thought there would be something, but I don't know why that slipped my mind. I mean, my main character is male, so I guess I was just flipping through, but I ain't been exposed to like that. But I'm not playing as her anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now, body shape, they bring back the same morph triangle that they used for the faces, which is really nice. You can be more of a mesomorph, have a lot of muscle. You can be more heavy set. You can be slim. So whatever you want. And I like the fact that they have different physiques, because again, that makes your world that much more realistic, because it is a reflection of our world, right? So I think that's very, very important. I don't need all my characters to have broad shoulders and run with stiff backs. I don't need that, like I see enough of that, So let's go over to the eyes. Eyes, of course, you got the eye shape, and you have many different sliders to go back and forth to customize to your heart consent, your heart's content. So again, presets help. So you can go through and you can see the different presets. You can have heterochromia, which is 2 different colors for your eyes. That's pretty sick. But yeah, just scrolling through and seeing the different eye colors, I think is pretty badass. Eye quality, I like this. You can have bloodshot eyes, like, so if you've been doing like some doobies, you know what I'm saying, then you can make it show up. Like, you can be that character if you want. So here's the weird part. So they have the cataract slider, right? So for cataracts is terrible, right? Like, that runs in my family, and I'm terrified of it, to be honest. But for some reason, I think it looks cool on my character, because my character is an elf, a magical elf or a mage elf. And so to have that cool like sheen over his eye, and it's kind of reflective, so I think that's pretty cool. Now, I wish the eyes had more like weird eyes, kind of like Cyberpunk's, but it's okay. I think this is good. I still think this is good. And of course, you got the different eyebrows. I like how they have like almost like a face mold, and then they show each option on that face mold. So that makes it much easier to quickly select exactly what you want instead of just going through menus. I really appreciate that. Of course, you got different nose shapes. So here they decided to go with the scroll instead of the mold, and that's simply because they're not displaying here, right? So because it's actually the mold of the character, it wouldn't be wise to show the molds. But anyway, you can just go through. They don't have that many noses, so it's not that bad. But yeah, nonetheless, same thing with mouths. So mouths are kind of different. They went with all sliders for some reason, and I have one warning for those of you who have a major character in Dragon Age. Be very careful with the corner placement or the corner position of the mouths. The main character in this game tends to smile a lot, and so sometimes it can look kind of weird when the character is smiling, but you have this aggressive looking forehead. I mean, it's very strange. So I would be very, very careful. I don't think games have nailed down facial animations to the point where you can comfortably make a character in the character creator and have the expressions that you want expressed. If you get what I'm saying. Something's gonna be a little off, and that's okay. It's okay. Next gen, PS6, Xbox 10,000, right? Then you got the ears. Ears are dope, because I play as elves. At least I'm currently playing as an elf. So to see the different ears, I think is pretty nice. I do like the fact that they added earlobes to the elf ears. I can't recall if they had in the other one, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So here's my favorite part, right? Here's one of my favorite parts. I like hair options, obviously. And this game has 80 some odd, I think it's like 85, we'll see in a bit, different hair options. That's a lot of hair options. I think that's the most I've ever encountered in a game. For those of you who like to play games with character creators, let me know what other character creator other than Baldur's Gate pull something off like this, right? But anyway, let's just quickly scroll through. We got the shave head, Oh man, I could actually play as this character. Like, seriously, like, I think she is actually beautiful, which is nice, But anyway, a shave's head. You have all kind of curls. I love this hairstyle right here. It's like a ponytail locks, dreadlock style. I like that. Of course, we have like, I think Shrek's wife had this hairstyle. I don't know, maybe not. We got the locks on the top with the shaved head, the shaved sides, shaved heads. I like the fact that they have a lot of black styles. That's pretty nice, right? So you can pretty much be whoever you want. This hairstyle, I really like this hairstyle, the short twist. I have family members that have that hairstyle, that rock that hairstyle. It looks pretty good, right? You got the short afro, long ponytail twists or braids. You got the high buns. I wear my locks in high buns, so I like high buns. I got like the Holly Berry look. I mean, man, look at these styles. Look at these styles, man. I'm feeling it. So this one, I actually made a painting that has this hairstyle. It's actually an African tribe called the Mercy tribe, right? And I'll just put it up, scroll it up or pan it around so you guys can see. That's one of my favorite pieces, actually. So that hairstyle is actually significant to me. I should play a character using that hairstyle. Oh, I really like this one. It's like a poodle style. It's pretty nice, pretty nice. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Look at the texture on the hair. I mean, just look at the texture on the hair. That is badass. Come on. Come on. Give them props. They even got finger waves. Come on, man. So I'm really digging this character creator. Now, of course, we got the Killmonger hairstyle. That has to be in there. It's mandatory, right? Got some nice, I like the shaved head sides. Even like regular styles like this, like I really like how each of them look distinct and different, right? I think it's really good. Even plain hairstyles, that girl next door hairstyle, they have that. They got the afro, right? They have all kinds of just wonderful hairstyles. But honestly, I feel like women have more hairstyles or better hairstyles than the male options. And I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. So we got half cornrows, half hair down. I think, yeah, really nice. I love the texture of the hair, man. I think it's just fascinating. Oh, I love this style. This style is really nice. Look like we're supposed to go and get some biscuits. Yes. I know a lot of girls that play basketball that wear their hair like that. So I like that style. I pretty much dig all these styles. They're really nice. So now we're just at 53. I really like this style as well, right? My daughter has locks similar to that, which is pretty nice, right? These are really nice, man. And it's weird because where I live, I pretty much see most of these. I don't really see these that much, but these are still badass. It's like a mullet. Even mullets are in here, you know. They got mullets, man. Come on, that's how you know. Give BioWare props, man. They got mullets. Well, how many character creators got mullets? So we got the locks. I really like those locks. But they're like locks, twisties, or whatever. I mean, I would just consider them locks. Close enough. Close enough. I really like these. They're like little twisty locks things. These are pretty nice too. Got the long hair. That's a classic. Like they got the classics. Oh, I like this one. Oh man, look at that. Look at the curls. Look at the curls, man. Jeez, man. So this is the one my character has. Yeah, this is the hairstyle I went with. I just like the profile of the elf ears. So that's why I decided to go with short hair for this character. My dwarf, oh, Naughty Congo, dreadlock all the way. He's gonna have this big ass beard. So anyway, let me just keep going through this because I want to get to the beards on the guys. I really like this twist afro. I think it's really nice. It's all beautiful. I really like this one. At some point, I'm probably gonna rock this on my main character. Love these hairstyles. Yes, come on. This is like an old sage. This is like Yoda mixed with Raiden without the hat. This is dope. Let's go. I mean, not for her, obviously, but if you're trying to play like an old man, like an old geezer type that know a lot of things, that's the perfect one. Love this. Oh, man. Okay, so you see the texture on the hair, how it's like shimmering, how the light is properly refracting across each individual strain of hair. Yeah, graphics have come a far way. And not to mention, you see how they encompass blood in the ears? That is fascinating. We have blood under our skin. So when a developer actually goes out of their way to put that into their models, they actually are doing the work they're supposed to. Again, so this is the Sage Man with hair on the top, right? Yeah, this is pretty nice. I haven't seen the one where it's like shaved, like, you know, like a lot of men, they go bald up top and then they got hair on the sides. I haven't seen that one. Now, I guess they retired that hairstyle. So they have 88 hairstyles. So now, real quick, actually, no, let's take out some colors real quick. Yeah, oh man, let's go. I want to play as an old man, like an old man. Like I want to see how old I can make these characters. But I've seen some goofy looking characters on YouTube in Veilguard. So you can go places, you know. So down here, this is pretty cool. They have the saturation and brightness sliders. That actually makes a world of difference when you're trying to get the exact color that you want. I like to dabble with a lot of saturation and go back and forth and just to get it just right. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna switch over to the guy, right? I want to switch over to a guy real quick. This guy right here, he's gonna get customized. And what we're gonna do is, I just want to go over real quick and go to the beards. Yes, the facial hair and color, right? So facial hairstyles. Now, sadly, I forgot that elves can't grow beards for some reason. You know, some men don't grow beards. They can't grow beards. I'm like all the way off camera. Some men can't grow beards, right? So I guess, but the whole elven race can't grow beards, which I think sucks. But I guess it's for lore purposes or whatever. So anyway, let's cycle through these beards. All right, so we got the gold tee. That's really nice. Man, these character models are really, really nice. And again, to actually have black hair look right, what? Let's go. We're in 2024, man. 2024. Anyway, yes, I really like these. So short hair, I like how short hair, they still pay attention to the texture and the lighting that goes through that hair. I think it's really nice. Long beards, long flowing beards. And it's like a wizard, yo. Yes, I love this. I'll have a rogue with that. I wouldn't be able to kill anybody. This is constantly getting in my way. So, you know, we got like the nice beards. Like this one's kind of like mine's, but mine's is a little longer. Got the shaved sides. Yeah, this is what's up. The mustache. Oh man, we got the detective mustache. We got the mutton chops. Oh, we got the mutton chops and the mustache. Let's go. We got the beard no stash. That's all right too. Yeah, this is my favorite one. The bird nest beard, baby. Let's go, bird gang. Yes, yo. Big, like, my beard doesn't go past this length. It can't. I don't know why. My hair keeps growing, but my beard just stops. Which is a blessing and a curse. You know what I mean? Because the worst thing, mommy, make a video. You are? Yeah, me call you back. Okay. All right, love you. Bye. Bye. So yeah, so I really like the bird, the big beards, you know. Where I live, men wear beards, yo, and they take pride in their beards. Some of my good friends around here got big beards, you know, and I think it's not fair because mine stopped growing. But anyway, so yeah, so now we got like the chin tail, like a ponytail on the chin. That's pretty dope. Yes, you see that? You see how scraggly that is? That is actually a very good thing. That is a very, oh, let's go. This is dwarven, and that's also really nice. You can see the different races within the character creator. Like, I know that's dwarven. There's no way that's humans. Humans aren't like that. That's definitely dwarven. This is also dwarven. What? Let's go. Look like beard wings. Let's go. Oh man, I did not see all of this. This is dope, man. I love these. They have a lot more beards than I actually thought. Oh, look at that. That's clean. Like, okay, I will be a rogue and rock that beard for sure. That beard and stash. I will definitely do that, man. Name will be called Nitrous, yo. Yeah, so these are more like the typical beards. Right, I see a lot of guys wearing nowadays. Yeah, like that's fancy dancy, man. Let's go. Yes, this is really good. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, that is so dope. Like, come on, that is amazing. So I've been playing the game for 13 hours, and one saving grace about this game is the fact that you have the option to change your character within the first hour of playing the game as many times as you want. That makes all the difference. So I can have a beard one seat. Well, I'm an elf, so I can't. Or I can have a certain type of hair or whatever, one, you know, for a few hours and then change it, you know, because you get bored of looking at the same characters over and over. So yeah, they have just so many beards. So many beards. So it's 44 beards. So I want to take a look at the tattoos because I think tattoos are really cool in this game. Again, you see, so here we have like serpents. That's pretty dope. I really like the angular design of this one here. I think that's pretty cool. So let's just scroll through these real quick. Yes, this is actually dwarven again. That is so dwarven. That looks more elven, but actually that looks like a necromancer type of tattoo. Oh man, this is really nice. So I think I had that for a little bit. I had this for a little bit as my elf. So this is more like elven. Like this is more like an archer. That's pretty dope. We got the wings on the forehead. Oh man, this is the one I currently have because I'm a mage, and it looks like something a mage, you know, would put on their face. Maybe it's a spell or something, like a revival spell. Maybe, you know, you'll get incapacitated, and your fellow mage comes over, read the spell from your face, and revitalizes you. You know what I mean? So that's my logic logic behind overthinking character creation. That's what that is. So again, we got more like elven. This one's really nice. I like how finely detailed a lot of these are. So nice, man. So nice. And of course, you have options. So you can turn down like the middle portion, left portion, right portion of that tattoo in terms of saturation. So it says center design intensities. You can change the intensity. So they actually have body tattoos as well. Body tattoos are pretty cool. Cyberpunk also had body tattoos. And the cool thing about Cyberpunk is that you will see some of the augmented pierce through the skin when it comes to the full body designs. It's pretty nice. This character creator is chock full of just options. And I mean, look at all of these designs. This is insane, man. You gotta be one disingenuous person if you're gonna sit there and say this is a bad character creator. You are just lying and trying to fit a certain narrative. Let's change the undergarments real quick. So when it comes to the body paint, one of the things that I like about the body paints is the fact that, again, just like the face paint, you can turn on the intensity of certain areas, right? So I think it's pretty cool. And you can change the color of the paint, of course. So even the Canary horns have so many different, many different designs that I appreciate. And I do want to do a playthrough as a Canary, but I really appreciate the different horn designs, the different jewelry. Some horns you have half horn, cracked horns, pointed horns. I mean, this one's nice. You have iron and emerald. You got curly horns. I mean, you could just go. Okay, so I must admit, I think the forehead looks a bit ridiculous, right? I think it looks a bit ridiculous. Maybe we can do something in the character creator to change that. But because I feel like Dragon Age 2 probably had the best looking Canaries. Those Canaries look badass. Yes, I really like this. I still like it though. I still like it. Oh man, this is so dope. All these options. And I'm pretty sure you probably can change the metal as well as the color of emerald that you want on your horns, right? So they have over 49 horns. They have 49 different kind of horns in Dragon Age. Yes, so you can change the materials of the metal of the horn. Yeah, that's wild. So you can have white horns. That is fire. Brown horns. Oh man, let's go. So metal type, you can change the metal type. I really appreciate this. So you can have more like a gold. You have emerald, topaz, sapphire. Look, I mean, this is just insane. You can literally put your birthstone up in here. Let's go. Yes, man. This is a legit character creator. This is in-depth character creator. On to classes. So we have 3 classes, but each class has 3 specializations, right? One of the cool things that I like about the modern day character creators is the fact that they show you the different outfits. So we have starting outfits, aspirational outfits, like what you can aspire to be. And then last but not least, we have casual wear, right? Like when we're just walking around the base, the home base. Move on over to factions. Now, this is the most interesting addition in character creator for Dragon Age. The fact that they have these different factions. Now, I haven't played the game long enough to know the consequences of choosing said factions, but I really like the aesthetics of the different factions. So first, we got the Grey Wardens. We know the Grey Wardens, they fight against the Blight, right? And then we have the Veil Jumpers. I still have no idea who the hell the Veil Jumpers are, but one thing that I do like about the Veil Jumpers, the character that joins your squad from the Veil Jumpers, I really like that character. I think that is one of the best looking characters in the game. Just my opinion. I like the armor design. Then we got the Shadow Dragons. Now, I am a Shadow Dragon, right? And cool thing is, depending on your class, it changes the attire that you get. So for example, the mage, go back over the faction, looks different for the Shadow Dragons, right? And that's for every other class as well. So like, say if I don't like this nakedness of the Lords of Fortune, I can go back and then I can pick like the warrior, like the warrior looks badass. Like that's badass looking armor. That's a lot of gold. Like I kind of want to start over to play with this armor. This is fire armor. Very gaudy. Anyway, so you see the Morn Watch. This reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus. That is a very good thing. I didn't even see this making my first character. Then you got the Antivan Crow. So the classes can change. Now I wish I could switch through the factions on this screen. That would be nice, but we can't get it all, right? We can't get it all. See, let me see. Yeah. And last but not least, again, the cards are back. Now, me personally, I prefer the card art from Inquisition so far, but I've seen some art in this game that is stellar, and we're gonna get into that when I talk about more Veilguard later on, because I'm going to be playing this game ad nauseum for a long time. But my next game is Baldur's Gate. So I know before you head down to the comment section, yes, I'm going to play Baldur's Gate. So for those of you who have no idea who I am, my name is Jabulani Ori, artist extraordinaire, and I love to talk about visuals and games. You can find all my work, or not all of it, most of it, or some of my work, because I'm restructuring a bit, on my website, jahbu.com. If you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, you can simply follow me at jahbu_art. I was going to spell out my whole name. I don't know what just happened. My teacher used to call those brain farts. Anyway, my wonderful people, if you're playing Veilguard, let me know what you think in the comment section. Are you feeling the game? So far, I'm having a blast. You know, it feels so good to go on Meteor Blackout. I do feel like the original trailer was a bit misleading because the game is getting way darker than I thought. I thought it was supposed to be happy-go-lucky. It's not what I'm expected. It's not what I expected. It's not. It's yeah. So there's some horrific things that's going on that I'm actually shocked, because I'm like, you know, because I actually thought, you know, maybe one of my kids can like watch me play this game, and I don't think so. I mean, I literally just flash the character, and that's not good. But anyway, my wonderful people, load up the comment section, and thank you for checking out my videos. One love. Peace.